Hi, buddy. Welcome back to your favorite YouTube channel for learning and fun, Nature Kids. Today, we're gonna do a new subject, science. So, we're gonna do the first lesson we have for science in grade 9 English medium. The topic for today's lesson is applications of microorganisms. This is only part 1, but stay tuned for part 2 that I will be posting very soon. Now, contents for today's lesson is microorganisms, environments and substrates of microorganisms, and effects of microorganisms. Now, what are microorganisms? You have learned microorganisms are unicellular or multicellular organisms which cannot be seen clearly with the naked eye. Microorganisms live in the environment and inside our bodies. Most are beneficial to humans and other living organisms, but some can be harmful. They are simple organisms that grow quickly and reproduce rapidly. Microorganisms can adapt to different environmental conditions and various modes of nutrition. They include unicellular and some multicellular organisms. They are classified into groups such as bacteria, fungi, algae, and protozoa, and viruses, which lie between living and non-living, are also studied as microorganisms. Categories of microorganisms. Category of microorganism, bacteria. The characteristics are unicellular and microscopic, has different body shapes, and widely spread in every type of environment on Earth. Examples: milk and products related to milk. Well, technically, there's a lot of fancy names for these bacteria and microorganisms. So all you guys have to do is study these really carefully. Every spelling letter has to be correct. If there's at least one spelling mistake, I think you won't get marks. So do it really carefully and remember every single letter. Anyway, next example is anthrax disease and bacteria used in vinegar production and cholera disease. For fungi, we have unicellular or multicellular. Reproductive organs of some fungi can be seen with the naked eye. Example, mushroom. Thrive on moist surfaces, substrate. Examples we have fungi on bread and yeast. Now let's talk about protozoa. Characteristics are it's unicellular and microscopic, use structures such as cilia, pseudobia, and flagella for locomotion. Live in aquatic environments as well as in other living organisms. Examples: amoeba, paramecium, Eugellana, and Plasmodium. So you guys, all you have to do is study these two. Hurry. And I'm just gonna say it, you have to study this whole thing. I'm very sorry. You just gotta study the algae, the characteristics, and the fancy name for different types of algae. And for viruses, you just have to do the same thing. Write everything here. Well, usually they only say write at least 5 or 4 or 3 or something. So study a few and definitely remember the fancy names and the pictures of them. So, hope you survive. Environments and substrates of microorganisms. Microorganisms live within all the ecosystems on the earth where other living organisms survive. Microbial world spreads among soil, water, and for about up to 6 kilometers of the atmosphere, I guess. These organisms survive even on within the body of plants and animals. Meat, fish, Fruits, vegetables, human skin, mouth, alimentary canal, and urinary tract are some specific substrates that microorganisms grow. Microbes can survive even under extreme environmental conditions. Hot water springs, salt marshes, liquids such as petrol and diesel are some of those such environments. Now let's learn about some effects of microorganisms. Microorganisms have been used in different industries by humans from the past. Microorganisms are beneficial for the environmental equilibrium, but they can also be harmful to humans because of them as they act as pathogens and sometimes they spoil your food. Beneficial effects of microorganisms. Microorganisms are used in agriculture, medicine, conservation of environment, and in different kinds of industries in sake of economical advantages and for research purposes. Here, we will investigate how they are being used in different fields. Applications of microorganisms in agriculture. In agriculture, microorganisms help increase crop yield by producing drought-resistant and pest-resistant crops with better nutrients and taste. They also used to develop biological pesticides and weedicides. Genes of the bacterium Irvina uredovara is used in developing golden rice, enriched with vitamin A genes of the bacterium Bacillus thuringiensis is muted into Z maize genome to produce toxins to crop pests. Nitrogen fixation. Although 78% of nitrogen is present in the atmosphere, plants cannot absorb it directly. Rhizobium bacteria found in the root nodules of legumes like peas and beans can fix atmospheric nitrogen. This process is called nitrogen fixation. Commercial rhizobium is used in agriculture to increase the yield of legume in crops. Azotobacter is free-living nitrogen-fixing bacterium added directly to soil. It is known as biofertilizer. Biofertilizers are substances that improve soil nutrients using microorganisms. Producing compost. Compost is made by the rapid decomposition of organic matter by microorganisms. It adds minerals to the soil and improves conditions for plant growth. Bacteria and fungi play a major role in this decomposition process. Biopesticide. Some of the microorganisms can be used as biopesticides to control insect pests that cause damage to the crops. Example, the fungus Alternaria is used to combat the aquatic weed Salvinia. Now we have some applications for microorganisms in medicine. Microorganisms are widely used in medicine to treat diseases caused by other microorganisms. They are used to produce antibiotics, vaccines, and antitoxins. Producing antibiotics. Chemicals produced in body of a microbe to destroy or sabotage another microorganism are known as antibiotics. Fungi and bacteria are used to produce antibiotics. Antibiotics can kill bacteria, fungi, but they are not effective against viruses. They are generally safe, but they may cause side effects if used without medical advice. Examples include stuff like penicillin, amoxicillin, tetracycline, and stuff like that. And for bacterial infections, grisofulvin. Grisofulvin. Fun fact, Did you know the antibiotic penicillin was discovered by the Scottish scientist named Alexander Fleming? It's produced using the fungus Penicillin notatum. We all hate vaccines. Well, some of us don't actually mind it, but it still kinda hurts. Now let's see how these vaccines are made. A vaccine typically contains an agent that resembles a disease-causing microorganism and is often made from weakened or killed forms of the microbe or from its toxins. Vaccines made from weakened microbes: polio, tuberculosis, and measles. Vaccines made from killed microbes: cholera, influenza, and typhoid. Vaccines made from toxins of microbes: tetanus and diphtheria. Vaccines made from body parts of the microbes using genetic engineering: hepatitis B. Now let's learn how they make antitoxins. Toxins are harmful substances produced by pathogenic bacteria. Antitoxins are made from these toxins by removing their harmful effects. An example is tetanus vaccine. So that's all for today, guys. Make sure to put a like and a comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe. Or maybe even share it as too while you're doing it. I don't know, it makes me happy anyhow. So I hope your guys' souls didn't leave your body, or you didn't die of boredom, because it's time for me to leave. So anywho, it's time for your favorite YouTube channel, Nature Kids, to sign off. So bye.